absolutely dependent on volunteers, but professional volunteers. We are, as you said, we are nurses, doctors, and social workers, and anyone else. We are going now to assess the needs, and we will be there seamlessly with more volunteers. We have many volunteers, and we are very grateful for those that already registered and enlisted themselves. So we are going to work seamlessly in the area, and hopefully we will also be able to get into Ukraine in the near future to help those that are behind.
Right. In the meantime, Dorit, I wonder if there are people even watching this. It could be health professionals, physicians might want to either volunteer for your organization or others. How is this coordinated? Are you working through the Polish government? Is that how the arrangement is being made?
Yes, so we are working through the system that is established during crisis, and this is the health cluster system. It is with the UN organizations and OCHA, which is one of the organizations that is leading emergency response, is going to be settled, is moved now to Krakow in Poland. So we are in absolute coordination with them, with the WHO, and with the Polish authorities. Poland is an organized state, and we do not want to interfere. We want to help, and to be absolutely coordinated.
Right. We've seen pictures of these children being born en route and heard stories of ill. It really sounds it's almost like overwhelming already. And people are now talking about, we could be talking about in the 3-4 millions of refugees. I mean, how do you feel about that? It almost seems very daunting.
Yeah, this is something that, we would never could even imagine such a disaster in the 21st century in Europe. This is something beyond belief. And I happen to know Ukraine. I was very fortunate to be the WHO representative in Ukraine between 2012 to 2016 during the previous war and crisis and conflict. And we had so much hope. And now I'm just hoping that the people of Ukraine will get their liberty, and I promise that we all do our best to help them to build it back better.
Right. Do you have any sort of time frame for the amount of time that you'll be there, or is it open-ended depending on how the situation develops?
So Natan will stay there as long as needed, and as you know, we are all volunteers, and some of us, like me, I will come, get organized. By the way, I left WHO, I retired from WHO, from the World Health Organization, where I was the regional emergency director for the European region. I just retired. This was my first Shabbat at home, first Saturday at home, and so I'll come back, get a bit organized, and go back as needed, but others are already queuing to support.
All right. Well, if you're a health professional, certainly here in Israel, and you're inspired by what you just heard, you could just Google Natan, N-A-T-A-N, all in caps. And of course, you can contact those people involved. Dorit and Nitzan, we wish you luck. You're leaving early tomorrow morning for Poland on this mission of mercy. We wish our best for you and your team there dealing with the refugee crisis. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for joining us.